There's all of us have a little bit of adventure in us, and it doesn't matter what it is, but for us it was pushing motorbikes through rivers and making porn star noises.
That's right. Now you ride for a long period of time, don't you, on your motorbike? Yeah. Does your bum get sore?
No, actually, it doesn't. But you do have to, you know, when you're out in the middle of nowhere, going to the bathroom is always a bit of a problem. When you're riding through African places, you sometimes get runny tummy. And if you or I had runny tummy at the time, because you'd be riding along, whereas and suddenly he'd pull over and run into the bushes holding a pack of baby wipes. Saying, but you need to keep a clean bum when you're sitting on the bike for long periods of time, you know, because you don't want a rashy bum.
That's a good tip that we can all take home, isn't it? I think generally you should keep a clean bum
anyway
all the time.
One of the funnest things, you know, there was a lot of odd food that you ate, and there was no food in Mongolia, so we're always kind of sort of begging for food, and you'd stop by these little girls and they'd invite you in, and one day they invited us in for this cup of tea, and they said, "Oh, are you hungry?" And we said, "Oh yeah, we'd love to eat something." They would lift up this cauldron, there were 200 testicles sitting there. 200.
How do you counted them? Was that how you... Did you do them in pairs, wouldn't you? Poor fella.
There was actually 199, so I don't know.
199.
but they said, you know, would you like one? So we all had one. Ewan's was actually quite small. Mine was enormous.
You're very close to Ewan, aren't you?
I'm very close to him. I have seen his lightsaber. But
when you travel with him, do you ever bicker?
No, sometimes. I mean, we argued over the testicle. And as to who's bigger.
Fought over it?
Yeah. I managed to get it into my mouth, and I must say, when you eat testicles, when you bite them, they pop. It's what that pop represents is pretty horrible.
To be honest, we complain when we've just got to hold them for a bit. Now, it is really good talking to you, but there is another survival expert that I know.
Oh, yeah.
He's not here, but he is at home, and we can, through the magic of television and the internet, we can talk to him. So I'm going to put this on. They said they've got a little lightweight contraption for me to wear so that they can see me. Now, the person that we're going to talk to... Oh, you bugger. There we go. It's the man who taught me my life skills. Like how to kill a dog with an umbrella. He's always prepared for any situation. You might learn something from him, Charlie.
OK.
Please welcome my dad, Philip. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hello, Dad. Say hello to the audience.
Hello, audience.
It's the first time I've seen you on Skype with clothes on. He's normally just stripped to the waist because they've always got the heating on full belt. Now, tell me, we've got Charley Boorman here, who's like a survival expert, but you clearly know a bit about this sort of thing as well, don't you? I remember you taught us, when we were quite small, how to get out of a burning building. So, Charley, you've got kids.
Yeah.
So if your kids were in a burning building, do they know? Have you told them how to get out of a burning building? Do they know?
Well, if the house is on fire, I've told them to get marshmallows.
If the house is on fire... Because you're being practical and they might be hungry. So, Dad, what was your advice that you gave to me and my sister?
Well, as you know, you had a bay window upstairs in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, because they're quite posh, you know.
In the wardrobe used to be a rope.
Don't ask. You might want to know, but I bloody don't. Right?
And I taught you to smash both windows out.
How do you smash a double glazed window?
Well, you have to have something that's really sharp, like a big glass ashtray.
Like a big glass ashtray. Can you tell how the fire started?
And all you do is tie your rope, fasten it, put it round your waist,
right,
then climb down the rope on the outside.
What, I'm abseiling down the side of a building? Where are you in this scenario?
6 miles under the North Sea in a coal mine. I couldn't come out and help you.
Selfish.
That's why I taught you. I taught you so you could do it without your dad there.
But you would lower us down if you'd been there, and I was on your brain. But now, you wouldn't be able to do that now.
Why?
Well, you know, I've put a bit of beef on, Dad. And 30 years.
Do you not think I could still hold you?
People might have to put it to the test next time I see you.
I'm not taking any windows just for to show you that.
Thank you very much, Dad. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah.
So that is survival sorted. I feel ready for the journey home across Manchester now. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Charley Boorman. Thank you very much, lovely. Take care, love. Bye-bye. Food and survival are intrinsically linked. My nana was a big woman, but always maintained it wasn't her fault. I've just got to walk past a cream cake shop and I put weight on. Yet in her bag, she always carried an emergency pasty. I was on Saturday Kitchen last year and put myself in quite a compromising position as I didn't know the maximum amount of Michelin stars you can have is 3. So they said about the chef, he's got 1 Michelin star. And I thought, oh, I wouldn't brag about that. I've had reviews like that. Food tastes are a bit simpler. I love an offer in a supermarket. I love a whoop sticker. You know those stickers they put on food in the supermarkets when it's about to go off? A cabinet full of food with whoop stickers on. It's like the last hour in a nightclub. Please take me home. This is my last chance. I don't have a very dangerous life. But give us a chicken breast with literally hours left to eat it. And my life becomes like 24. I've got a friend who loves a whoop sticker too. And I once went to hers and she was making a Thai green curry with sausages. I do quite like cheap supermarkets. The Aldi advert's trying to be like the Marks and Spencer's one now. Have you noticed that? It's all posh and sexy. They just need to change the wording a bit. You know how Marks' adverts say, it's not just chicken? Yeah, that's my sexy voice. Shut up. Feel sorry for my boyfriend. Put it in there. So the Marks' ones say, it's not just chicken. I think the Aldi ones should say, it's not quite chicken. I love it in a sweets at Christmas. Some families are quality street families, some favour roses. We do both. I read last Christmas that there are fewer sweets in them now than ever before. When I say read, I mean counted. My favourite food programme recently is definitely the Great British Bake Off. I love that show because sometimes when Paul Hollywood makes things with his hands, it's quite erotic. When he smacks that door, I've never wanted to be door so much in my life. He likes big paps and he cannot lie. That's right, he's the star of the Great British Bake Off. Please welcome Paul Hollywood. Hello, welcome to the show. Now, you were one of the finalists in Heat's Weird Crush poll. Did you know this?
I did hear, yes.
To be honest, I don't know how you didn't win. They mustn't have been getting all of my entries. And you have turned into something of a sex symbol, haven't you? Let's I think I can see why.
Come on. looking for is that.
Where did you find that from?
Where did we find them from? We'll cut them specially together from your own personal
that wasn't
collection. Now, you can mix butter rice in with your hands, can't you?
Apparently, yes, I can. I mean, it's simple.
Well,
it's just
but
throwing everything in.
But I'm not really bothered about how to make butter rice, and I just want to know how to make my hand go that fast. While you're whisking up butter rice and women at home are all creaming their pants. Can you show me how to make some scones?
I'll make you a quick scone. I want you to do it. Now, I want you to be my sous chef, all right?
Oh, OK.
So, if I give you an apron...
I've got a penny.
There's your apron.
OK, thank you. Oh, God.
There's your hat.
Oh,
If I stick that just sitting on the back, your skull cap.
like that.
Dinner lady.
Oh, me hair. I've got dinner lady arms, so...
So what we're going to do, I want you to get your hands in there, squeeze it first.
Right,
okay?
squeeze it off.
And you just basically...
If you were a bread, what kind would you be? Like, 'cause I think Mary Berry might be like a sourdough. What would you be?
I'll be a baguette.
A bun.
Okay.
I think I'd be a crusty bloomer.
A couple of crusty bloomers.
A couple of crusty bloomers.
Okay, all I'm doing, I'm adding the milk now, and I'm
Right.
turning this flour into a very basic scone mix, and it's soft. You can see the way it is now?
Yes, I can.
Now that...
Oh, I wasn't even rude.
I'm going to tip this mess out onto there, all right? That's the basic scone mix. It's quite a wet mix. Now what I need to do is just shape it into a ball. Now, obviously, scone, I prefer it wet than dry. If the dough's if it's too dry, it doesn't work.
Dry's not good.
No. In scone, what we do is chaff, so it's a light, gentle fold.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So it's a nice...
Thank you very much. Just give a big round of applause to Paul Hollywood. That's it for tonight. I wish I had more time to talk about my love of cooking. It's one of my favourite things. There's nothing I like more than watching someone doing the cooking. We didn't have time to talk about microwave food, which is ironic. Or tapas. It's not a meal. Just a load of trailers for a meal. How soufflés are a lot like boyfriends. You can always try again, but it's annoying thinking about the time and eggs you wasted on the last one. And if the show was longer, I would also like to have covered James Martin. And mascarpone. Good night.
Now, on BBC HD tomorrow night, all our efforts in the field finally pay off, and there's money to be made too. Sport Relief 2012 is at 10 o'clock. Tonight, heading to church with the kids in our series Catholics.